Yeah, keep doing this.
Yo, Dre, you ready?
Man, hell yeah, I'm ready. It's 2023. Let's go.
Let's go get him.
Just a plan the game, we don't make the rules. We keep it real round here, we don't make the rules. Hot takes every day, we don't make the rules. When you do what it takes, you can never lose. Just a plan the game, we don't make the rules. We keep it real round here, we don't make the rules. Hot takes every day, we don't make the rules. When you do what it takes, you can never lose. Coming live from the 323. Hiya,
Hiya.
That's my dog Big B. It's Mr.
BB.
Coming live every week. And Dre's always got the quick hit of the
that's
week.
me.
Feel the aroma when breathing the air.
All right, B. My mic. Yes, but
All right. Yeah. 2023. You gonna learn today.
Hey.
You gonna learn today.
Something wrong with my mic, man.
Can you hear?
I can hear you. I can't hear myself.
Yeah, the Dre might work.
Hey, man, we good here. Hey, welcome back to the We Don't Make the Rules podcast.
Read this, then.
Episode 126 brought to you by Papa John.
Yes, door number 4904. You want to read it?
Oh, yeah, let's do this. Hey, new things in 2023. Let's go. Try the new Papa Bites. Oh, yeah. Available now in Oreo cookie, chicken parm, or jalapeno.
Mm-hmm.
They're the perfect side to your next pizza order. And use the online code PJ Rules to get 30% off. Yeah, we working. Only valid on regular menu priced items.
Make sure you say that part.
Exclusive to location 4904 at 6520 Crenshaw Boulevard, Los Angeles, California 90043. And go get your taxes right with our people down at Cobb Phillips and Associates. Your business runs because you make it run. From handling the day-to-day to the year-to-year, you must be on top of everything, and that includes accounting. From bookkeeping to taxes, we have you covered. Email us at info@cobbphillips.com to book an appointment, or find us on the web at www.cobbphillips.com.
All right, check. Can you
Yeah.
I still cannot hear myself.
Can you hear yourself?
Can y'all hear me?
No, I can't hear you.
Yeah. See, there we go.
Oh, there we go. He's back.
All right. We got one more sponsor, man.
He snatched the phone from me.
Right.
For the record, he snatched it.
Shout out to those good people, to that good person.
Oh yeah, because we don't want get your taxes ready, because we don't want the IRS
on your ASS.
Tax season coming. Hey, claim all your babies, even the ones that ain't here yet. Claim them.
Absolutely, man. We got one more sponsor, man.
Right.
Shout out to T-Shea Beard Oil. T-Shea Beard Oil is a light oil that can be used on every hair type. Okay, it's all natural, so it absorbs, moisturizes, and strengthens and promotes growth. So go to T-Shea.com or T-Shea __ on Instagram to get you some, man. And be sure to support all of our sponsors because they support us, man. Can we get a clap? Can I get a hand clap, my guy?
We are the people.
Yes.
Is this thing on me?
Hey.
Shout out to B.
Once again, the We Don't Make the Rules podcast brought to you by Papa John's, man. I'm your host, Felix, a.k.a. Mr. BB. That's me. And, of course, I got my great guys with me in the building, man. Big Draco in the building. How you feeling, man?
Man, I'm happy to be here. Blessed to be here in the flesh, man. 2023, man. We here. We made it to the other side.
Absolutely. And, of course, we got our friendly neighborhood B. We got a camera on you now, my boy.
Oh,
yes, sir. You look good in there.
Yeah, show off the veneers, bro.
Man, that's
not the veneers.
That's just brushing your teeth good.
Right. That good dental plan.
He got a good routine.
Right. So how was you guys New Year's Eve, man?
New Year's Eve was good, man. We spent time inside, man. It was wet outside.
Right. We ain't been here for a couple of weeks, man. So, first, I want to shout out to those good people at City Boys Give Backs, man. We had a great time.
Shout out to them, man.
Got their shirt on, man. Giving back to the community. Helped over 500 people that were in need, giving food, clothing, shoes, hygiene products, man. So shout out to those good people over there at City Boys Give Backs. Man, how did you guys experience with that?
Oh man, it was a great experience, man. Just networking with the people, and then actually going and touching the people, spending time in the community. A lot of people say they give back, but truly giving back is spending your time and donating that time. We could give money from anywhere, but you putting your 10 toes on the ground, 9 if you freaking.
Right.
But you get down there and get to work.
Absolutely,
Work with the people.
Absolutely. How'd you like it, B?
I was good, man. My favorite part is giving away shoes, man. I was out
Yeah.
there, navigating my way through like.
Oh, yeah.
He
Foot
was definitely the maestro of that. Like,
Hey, because
Like, give him a referee shirt.
because some people don't know shoe sizes. We had a lot of men's shoes, and a lot of people didn't know how to convert the sizes. You know what I mean? So I'm over there converting sizes, and ladies is asking me like, "Will this fit?" I'm like, "Hell yeah!"
He said, do the math.
Hey, if you a size 10 in women, you 8.5 in men. We gonna work this shit
You
out.
already know.
We gonna because it's certain sizes I'm familiar with the trans. You know what I mean. If you're 14.5 women, goddamn, you a size 13 in men. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Juana, man.
Right. So you already know how it goes.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, man, we had a good time. And then Christmas was the next day after that. How was your Christmas?
Oh, Christmas was great.
Did y'all get any gifts?
Oh yeah, I got some AirPods, man. I appreciate it,
Hey.
man. I needed to because I was using the ladies, so she got me right. And then, she got me some shirts that I could wear, say King on it. I feel good every time I get dressed.
Right. I got some good stuff.
What you get?
I got a Lakers jersey. I got
What Laker?
LeBron.
Oh, you got that
LeBron.
6?
Yeah.
6 guy.
So now I got a 23 LeBron jersey and a 6 jersey.
Hey, just put them next to each other. It look like a mad problem.
I got a hoodie, a frat hoodie that I really love. I wear that thing.
Shout
Shout out to the bros. I wear that thing like almost every day.
Okay.
And then she got me a gag gift, but I'm using the hell out of it. One of those iPhone stands. So when I do my reels.
Oh yeah, I got Manscaped, bro. Man, we got Manscaped if you're watching. Manscaped if you're watching. I appreciate you.
Your balls will appreciate balls appreciate you.
Yes.
Hey, shave your balls.
Nice and smooth.
It's nice and smooth.
That's what's up, man. Beef, did you get anything for Christmas?
Hell yeah. You want to see? It's on the table, everybody.
I'm hating. Knock this shit over.
Hey, Mr. No Gifts got some gifts.
Bro, you know why? The only reason why I'm mad at Beef for getting them, though, because he was like, yeah, y'all should be able to get those, man. Ain't no real hype around that. I feel like I said, man, get the fuck about my face.
You did not get them.
Bro.
The sick part is I told Felix, I said, Felix, how you do your Foot Locker thing, right? He was like, you know what I'm saying? I do ship to me.
Right, which really means ship to you.
Ship to me. I'm like, nah, bro, you gotta do in store.
So pick up.
Hey, as soon as my shit hit, he was like, how did you win yours? I said, I gotta go in store and pick it up. He said, did you win? Well, they put the camera on that man. This boy was sick.
I wish you could zoom in. Just zoom in on the
sick.
That type of behavior. This is exactly what he said.
To you. I said
that type of behavior get you no shoes.
He was like, I'll ship to you. I said that type of behavior in the sneaker world get you no shoes.
Yeah, and here I am.
You gonna learn you something.
Here I am, shoeless.
Listen, if you want to get sneakers, you still got to show up in person. Don't be bougie and do shipping.
Yeah,
the only one you do shipping is sneakers at.
Hey, it's like two dudes outside waiting for you for real. It's not as many as it used to be.
Yeah, right. Well, Beef, you had an experience, right, where it was kind of sketchy outside the Foot Locker store in downtown LA.
Oh, man, I hate that Foot Locker store.
He said, but I keep going.
Because, hell no. That shit. It's the one off Broadway, man. That shit's scary because it's the actual Jordan store. So all they sell, they sell all Jordans and shit. So that's where exclusive drops are. You know what I mean? And motherfuckers out, they see you lined up because they don't run their raffles, right? Everybody show up at once. It's no parking. It's downtown LA. So you got to find parking wherever you at. And motherfuckers just out there, they know what type of store it is. So they
know what time it is.
Yeah, they out here shopping off of you.
Yeah, they trying to scalp. They in the line like, hey,
I could whoop him.
You got a size 12. You got a size 12.
I can outrun them for real.
I'll never forget. You know what I'm saying? Everybody listens to this podcast. They know about the Fox Hill days, right?
Yeah, man.
When people used to ask you your shoe size and you getting fucking nucked if you buck. You know what I mean?
Hey, that was a time.
Man, so
yeah.
Hey, so dude,
better be able to fight. Better be able to teach your man how to squabble.
How bad you want him? How bad you want him?
So story time real quick. So dude walking up and down the thing, you know what I mean? Him and this chick, and he got some money in his hand. He asked people shoe size. He's like, hey, what's your shoe size? You feel me? Do you want it? I said the most weakest shoe size. I said, yeah, I'm a 7.5.
You just lying like shit.
Lying like a shit. And theoretically, you feel me? It's gonna come, you know.
Right.
7.5. You know what I mean? It comes, but it's like, yeah. So I told him I'm 7.5, which is a 7 wide, which is a boy shoe, right? I am my ass off. So we waiting there. You got one dude with headphones on, chucking and jiving the whole night. You know what I mean? You got this fool asking about shoe sizes. You got his girl walking away in the distance. You got another hood nigga pulling up. I said, bro,
what are y'all trying to do here?
Hey, man, listen. I set the play up in Foot Locker, bro. Like, everybody was like, I went in there. That's how you know all eyes on you. I went in there. I made the payment, right?
Right.
I walked out the store with no shoes.
How'd you get out with no shoes?
Hey, everybody in line like this.
Right. Where his shoes at?
Magic.
So,
but I'm sure everybody's like, yo, what? Did they run out of shoes? Did they run out of socks? What happened? Why he ain't got no shoes when he came out this building?
Man, so, you know what I'm saying? I constructed a play with the people in Foot Locker and told them, like, yo, let me swing the whip around. Take care of business.
Mm-hmm.
Take care of business. Everybody looking like, oh, shit, they thinking I done finessed the whole Foot Locker store. Exclusive. Man.
So you walk back to your car, drive up, put the shit in park, hazards blinking, run back in.
Yeah, the car, nigga, the car wasn't even in park, bro. It was
he left it in neutral.
Well, it was rolling. So it was a roll stop. So like I jumped out, it's rolling. I jumped in. Got on. We wasting no time.
Slow roll that look.
No time, man. We gotta get out of here, y'all. We gotta get out of here.
The package is secure, though. The package is secure. Well, are we done? Well, I was gonna ask what did everybody do for New Year's? Oh, well, I went to Korean barbecue. Then went to Dre's house. It was raining like a mother, boy. It was so rainy. Didn't do much though.
Yeah, it was awful. Like if you was out, you wanted to be out.
You had to be. You had to want to.
You like really wanted to.
Yeah, you had to want to for real.
Like you really had to want to be out. Like it was raining, cats, dogs, bitches,
right.
Fig pimps,
lions and werewolves.
Yeah,
like,
it was the whole
stream
thing
of dogs and cats.
Emptying of the cabinet.
Listen, I'm gonna put this camera on me. No, the hose is still out on Fig because the objective of the hose is walk through the rain.
Right, never changed.
Walk through the rain. Don't you're not gonna get wet if you walk through the raindrops, man.
You gotta be mentally tough.
Hey, shout out to DJ Keezy in the chat. He said y'all finally on air again. Yeah, man, we back. We appreciate all y'all for tuning in.
Well, since we were talking about the giving season, I got something from my brothers. Yo.
Oh, what? We got gifts.
Yeah, out the Packers bag though. Yeah.
See, you gonna take it?
Yeah,
no, he gonna take it. Pause.
What?
There's one bag for both of y'all. Go ahead.
Oh man, thanks. I like gifts.
Yeah.
Hey, we got our dot cards. I've been talking about trying to get one of these because Dre be on these heavy, man.
Sir. What I do with that?
You put all your contact information in,
all your
and when
links.
you meet somebody new, all you do is tap their phone and all your info pop up.
All of your links, all of your go-tos,
hey, man.
all of your socials, all of your bank accounts.
Yeah, they ain't pay us, but yeah, shout out to them. Shout out to you, Dre. Appreciate you for that.
Hey, man, I'm trying to we do more than just one thing.
If you see me right now, Dot, I need a sponsorship.
Right. We need that.
We're coming to your front door.
I need that, Dot.
We're coming to your front door. But yeah.
Who gave you this little paper to put in here?
Oh, man.
Right.
The jewelry store.
Wrapping paper. Oh, okay.
Yeah, the jewelry store gave you that.
Oh, shout out to Bling Bling.
Shout out.
Thank you for that, Dre.
Yes,
appreciate it. Do y'all ever really go out for New Year's?
No, I cut that shit out.
Is there a reason why? Why don't y'all go out for New Year's?
My kids got older.
Got you.
So like
you gotta be with them.
Yeah, and like it depends. Like look at the weather. Like, bro, like what are you really gonna do in the rain? Like
on a different night, if it wasn't raining, you still wouldn't have gone out. So why is it really just the kids? That's the reason why you don't go out.
I actually want to make it to the new year and then wake up the next day and be okay.
I'm gonna make it.
Oh yeah, but people be doing stupid shit on the street.
That's a fact.
So I'd rather be safe and bring it in and then party another time.
B, why don't you go out?
I used to go out. I used to be the man. I used to be the whole hour.
But you used to be working, or you was actually
I was out
enjoying
there.
it?
He was working.
I was out there being a slut.
Working.
every
working.
And I kept wondering why every year end up in the same predicament because I'm out here slut. So I said, you know what? Let's take some years off.
Hey, I'm at that age. In my younger days, yeah, of course. But then once I grew up,
I always wanted. And I feel like I can't do this now because Drewski put out a video of dudes dressing up on New Year's Eve. But I've always wanted to like dress up on New Year's Eve and like go out and have a good time. But now I'm like, I can't do that.
You want to feel like takers?
Yeah, there's no way I could do that now. Like
we can still do it, bro. It's okay.
Hey, that boy was like investments. longevity.
And then woke up at his mama house. Oh, you gotta get your friends out.
It's
my
all
living
about
room.
longevity because that's why I would have took the lunch with Jay-Z. It's because I could learn so much more than taking the 50,000. I could do so much more with the knowledge that Jay-Z would have gave me than if you would have took the 50,000.
Fuck all that. Give me the 50,000. Hey Jay, I'll catch you at the top, bro.
Yo,
like, I need the money.
The funniest thing about that,
I want to rock right now.
Right, the funniest thing about that Jay-Z or $50,000 lunches, all the dudes, they're like, yeah, I would take the lunch with Jay-Z. You get there, you get to the lunch with Jay-Z. All right, let's play this out. Hey, yo, Jay-Z, yo, man, I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying, taking the time to have lunch with me. I passed up on $50,000 to have lunch with you. So what kind of business advice would you give me? Would you have for me today? Hey, yo, man, you should have took the 50,000. Like, Jay-Z gonna tell you to take the 50,000 instead of going to lunch. So come on, man, you gotta be smarter than that, bro.
What you want to come sit down with me for?
Exactly, man. So yeah, I probably won't dress up for New Year's and go out and because of that skit was too funny and hit the nail right on the head, man.
Man, we could do that if we out of town.
That's fair.
If you're not in town, you could do that.
Yeah. Look at what are they doing?
They win it.
Oh, did you see the Chiefs though?
Yeah.
They did Ring Around the Rosie. This shit better work.
And it did. They scored a touchdown.
Are you serious? That's sick. That's sickening.
And look who made it. Mr. TikTok himself, Juju Smith-Schuster. Juju Smith-Schuster.
Oh, DJ Keezy in the chat said he need one of those for his DJ services. I don't know about the dot card.
Oh yeah, you got one coming your way. Don't worry about it.
All right. So earlier this week, when they got back to football and sports and all that, the Monday night game against the Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals, Damar Hamlen made what seemed like a routine play tackling T. Higgins, and after getting up, he collapsed back down to the ground. They had to perform CPR on him. They were later transported him to the hospital, had to intubate him with 2 down his throat to help him with his breathing. Since then, he is now awake. He is responsive. He no longer has a tube down his throat. He can breathe on his own. Now the next step is, trying to figure out what caused that to happen. But want to go back to, what were you guys doing during this time? Were you guys watching the game? Were you what was going on when this happened?
Well, I wasn't watching the game. I believe I was watching my Mavericks play.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, it popped up on my screen. I was like, what? So I was like, what?
Right.
And, we were going up in the group chat about it. I was like, my first thing was like, the human body can do amazing things.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I was like, let's just let it play out. Like, yeah, they're down there doing CPR for X amount of minutes, whatever.
Right.
That's fine. But the human body can do amazing things. So like, that's what my faith is. So I was like, sent the prayer up for him, and that's where my initial feelings were. Anything.
Right. What about you, B? Were you watching the game?
Hell no, I called Spiff. I told Spiff to me the TV.
Where you was at?
I was outside. It was raining. I said Spiff, because I finished what happened. But as soon as I seen the play, Twitter, news capital of the world.
Right.
As soon as I seen the play, I could tell exactly what went wrong. It was a routine, trying to tackle, chest exposed, 110%. It happens. You see people get ran over like that a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it just takes that one critical hit.
They teach it. They say run through them.
That too, but it's a freak accident. It takes that one shot, and it went through his body. It stopped it.
Right. It was crazy to see the broadcast. So I was getting ready for dinner with Robin because her birthday was that day. So I'm putting my shoes on, and I look up, I see the play. T. Higgins. The Bengals was actually really playing well. T. Higgins, they get tackled, they get up, whatever. I'm like, all right, bet. We'll get back to doing what I'm doing. And then they're like, oh, he's still laying there. And I'm like, fuck you mean just laying there? I seen everybody get up. The fuck?
Right.
And then you just see him laying there.
Right.
So they go to commercial. They come back. They say, hey, he's still sitting there. There's nothing else to report. They go to commercial again. They come back again. And they say, yeah, they're doing CPR on him. And I'm like, wait a minute. Like, doing CPR on somebody means they stop breathing.
Right.
And I'm just like, yo, did we see somebody like die on the field just now? Like, is that really what happened? And I know our mind probably shouldn't go there first, but it did. And I'm just like, oh shit. Because that's very serious for that to be happening. And it was just insane to see. I mean, the coverage throughout the night, everybody's just like, it looked like what it was, a routine play. All the players were crying on the field. It was a devastating moment. And Beav, I asked you, have you ever seen something like that on the field? Like you played in college ball, high school, all 4 years.
Yeah.
Saw a lot of plays.
I seen plays where people get transported in an ambulance.
Mm-hmm.
Seen some plays people would cuss, they wouldn't get up.
Mm-hmm.
Seen some freakish accidents in practice when people leg look like they're damn near decapitated.
Yeah.
It happens.
Right. And we was in the group chat and we were all saying, well, there's no way that they can stop this game because of one, the playoff implications, two, the business side of it. They have so much in stake in gambling and whatnot.
Get the money back.
Right. Plus, and of course, these were like the last things that should be on our mind, of course. But niggas was like, yo, this is the fantasy championship game. Like, the fuck about to happen? How we gonna figure this out? Now, of course, we were smart enough not to say that on that day. And we can say this now because Damar Hamlen is okay and he's fine.
But the human body can do amazing things.
Absolutely.
Y'all, I don't know who y'all pray to, but hey.
I want to talk about that prayer. I just want to talk about prayer real quick.
What?
What I don't like in this society now, and this is just social media in general, it takes someone's tragic. It's two things I don't like, right? Money outpour. Someone's damn near on their deathbed. Everyone wants to give money to a charity as this is going to wash it away.
Mm-hmm.
He was unconscious, right? They said fundraiser while he was alive. Number two, these outrageous fake ass prayers. I call them fake prayers because if you pray, you just pray and go about the day. You don't have to have the camera sitting there looking at me praying so I can be seen. I feel like the world wants to be seen in everything that they do. Like, if you're gonna pray for them, say your prayer, go about your day.
Yeah, because some people literally made like whole content pieces, and like from motivational speakers about this tragic moment. I'm just like, it just reads differently.
Yeah, I'm not capitalizing off of this moment.
It's just
That's somebody's life.
In my eyes, I feel like people capitalize on every bit of aspect of something going on. Someone's death, someone's birth. If they can find a way to make a buck about it, they take a woman, going through a C-section or something like that and say, she can come over anything. You just push through. It's pain, but you'll overcome through. It's a blessing. Like, I don't want to hear that bullshit.
Everything
I don't
is a
want to hear it.
transaction, man.
I don't want to hear it. Like, I saw kids post, dude had over like 30K likes.
Yeah.
And people reposting his prayer.
Millions of views. And
I went to his page, motivational speaker. I said, bro, he's speaking bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit. I can motivate speak to somebody. Get your ass
this
up,
was content. Like, the fact that you took a time out to write something, to speak it out, or to write it out, to record it, to edit the video, all that stuff. Like, it's nasty, bro. Because you really took time out to make a content piece for Instagram instead of just, you could have easily just said your prayer. Even if you just if you tweeted, I don't really mind the tweets. Like, people saying, yo, put a prayer up for Damar Hamlen, or I send him my love and condolences. That's kind of whatever.
That's fine by me, but don't sit here with a camera like.
Don't make a post that makes it about you.
It's a camera looking at me right now. I'm looking at this camera. You feel me? And I'm literally sitting here giving a motivational speak over prayer. Like, I just feel like you attention grabbing from the whole incident. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna pray for somebody, just send a prayer. Some people got a whole content base around people's death and all this shit. I ain't trying to hear that.
Right. So I mean, we're glad that Damar Hamlen is okay. Hopefully he has a great quality of life after this. I saw a lot of I saw a tweet or a post from a different show. I can't remember the name of the show, but he was going in on the NFL, saying that it's bigger than just, prayers and condolences and canceling the game. Like, yes, they did the right thing by canceling the game and not resuming play, but in their CBA collective bargaining agreement, they don't take care of their players. So like they were using Hamlen in this case.
Oh, you talking about the contract, and talking about money and all that?
Yeah, he was like, yo, he's only been in the league for 2 years. He's not even vested. You gotta play somewhere between 3 and 5 years before you get vested.
But that's also on the
pension.
players. They collectively bargain on that shit. They gotta.
Well,
Yeah, but I mean,
I don't want to talk about that business like that.
This is how fuck how people looking at this stuff. It's any job you first start, you don't get vested right off the bat.
Yeah.
Even though the NFL is different.
I was saying
it's
it's very different.
But you're still walking in as a low level employee.
Bingo. So you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta think too, like when these rookies just coming fresh in, these rookies ain't making that money. It's like, for example, Jalen Hurts is still his rookie deal.
Right.
And look what the fuck he doing. Like he in the pivotal, god damn it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Say it again. Oh yeah. I ain't gotta say shit.
Oh yeah. Hey, you made it pretty far, man.
Pivotal. There we go. Pivotal.
I was like, what was the word? Okay,
I'll watch it. Just watch it.
And the cold part, the words, I'll start studying, the words start spinning. Right. I was going out control. But look at Jalen Hurts. It's a lot of players that are young and maybe
Lamar did the same thing.
Right at the height of their career. And look at Lamar fighting for a fucking contract right now. You feel me? Jalen Hurts, he doing this shit. And it's so crazy because, walking in the door, you at the bottom of the totem pole. And I'm not sticking up for businesses in that realm, but just imagine. I'm not saying this is happening all the time. I'm thinking more of a business aspect. Imagine how many fuckers in the 90-day rule don't stay at the job for 90 days. But you get all the benefits of motherfucker that been there 15 years. You know, it's going to be some ruckus in the land.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but this is not even just about – they use Hamlen as an example, yes. But there are players that have been in the league and that were in the league for years ago that are still not being taken care of.
No, of course. I'm saying it's fucked up regardless, right? But I'm just saying, like, they say, yeah, he should be vested. No. We can't just vest motherfuckers fresh off the street. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I get you. But for that, then we would say, well, when are these contracts going to be guaranteed? Because niggas putting their life on the line every play. Not even every game, every play.
That's where that part comes into play. Mm-hmm. Like, I'd rather it be more guaranteed than, like, you know what I'm saying? You come off the street with, long-term benefits. Like, hold on.
Yeah, like, wait. Like,
I've been in the league 30 years.
Like, you would want to see, like, okay, the first half of the season is guaranteed, and then if you, like, then each game is paid out. Like, I mean, that's something that they can consider, but who knows, man?
Or you can easily say, you know what I'm saying, you play 50% of your game, contract terms guaranteed.
Yeah.
50% of your game is not the season. Was it 18 weeks?
18 weeks.
Hey, NFLPA, games. Call me.
I'm just saying.
But they don't have the leverage. That's why they keep giving stuff up. Like, and, a lot of the fans lean on.
That's crazy because they are the leverage.
They are, but look, when they're doing CBA negotiations, everybody says what? Man, these players, man, they get to pay all this money and just to play a game, a child's game. Nobody's coming at the owner saying, "Yo, y'all need to be doing right by these players." Everybody's leaning on the players and not the owners, which means, all right, so we got to give a lot of shit up so that way we can get to these games. All right, and the closer that they get to the season, you know what I'm saying, they start missing, or the closer they get to missing games for the season,
they don't care about.
They start giving up stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to come up with a negotiation.
The NFL can't say they care about player safety and then have them playing on Thursdays every week. Like,
yeah,
we'll cut that shit out. It don't work. Hey, fuck a pigeonhole. I'm a night owl. But yeah, what we got in the chat? You got anything in the chat?
Oh, we don't got anything in the straight room.
Okay. B.
Yeah.
What's your favorite pair of shoes that you own?
I wouldn't give you favorite pair.
What's one of your favorite pairs that you know of? That, like, if you had the chance to get your hands on them, you would want them.
I already got my hands on them.
Bro, I'm not trying to incriminate you, bro. Like,
I got my hands on them.
Now somebody gonna put their hands on you. I'm just trying to keep you clear.
I got my hands on it. I got my hands on it.
What shoes are they?
Red retro ones.
Ooh,
And and the cool grays.
make the Gucci wet.
Cool grays for sure.
Mm-hmm. Pussy. Spin a block twice like there ain't nowhere to park. Slap the back side of his head like he barked. Flag. We'll get the tackle when we get there.
You're not gonna let him play Pop Warner?
For what?
Oh,
He's a ninja.
what does that mean?
You got to do gymnastics and soccer.
Football too.
Build up in his
I understand
endurance.
that because I'm just like, there's no data that shows if you're playing
Right.
Pop Warner from the age of 5 that you're
Yeah, I don't mean shit.
gonna be worth shit.
Yeah,
Hold on.
he can do that in middle
Y'all
school.
make me scratch my glasses. Hold the fuck.
Snatch them all.
Hold on. 'Cause y'all, hey, as a former Pop Warner coach, y'all not gonna sit here and say that bullshit on air.
Don't take it personal, bro. We're not talking about you.
Nah, we talking.
But look, how many bad coaches do you know in Pop Warner?
For sure.
Be honest.
For sure.
It's a lot, right?
It's a few. But I will say
That
this.
you got kids running around like crash dummies.
Yeah, he's not gonna play until he's like 8.
Yeah, I would say because I didn't play until I'm not Pop Warner, but I could have started earlier, cool. But now they got the rules in place now. Where if I play now, I'll probably be the shit. It's unlimited now, but when I was growing up, you had to make third weight, right?
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, I knew about that.
Yeah, big kids like, yeah, you can't play with us,
No,
bro.
I'm
You're
serious.
too overweight.
I'm
Like,
so
they wouldn't move you up, man?
Yeah, you 8, but you play with 13U.
So think about this though. I was 10.
Mhm.
It was telling me I had to play with the 13-year-old.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's going to tear my confidence down because this is my first year ever playing.
Getting whooped on.
These 13-year-olds probably been playing since they was 7 or 8, and I'm just up there just being a fucking crash test dummy because they knew I didn't know how to play. You feel me? So I was probably be up there getting fucked up at a high rate.
Well, that's why you gotta take your lashings, boy.
That's out. So all I did was,
Damn.
this
Look how you coming.
Damn.
Hey,
We back on slavery times?
But look at when confidence matters to me. Because everybody else kid is like, nah, fuck that. Your kids suck.
No,
But when it came to 10-year-old me, it's like, nah, we're not gonna put him out there and hurt his feelings.
no, because like, first of all, Pam wasn't paying. Okay, it was Pam and her confidence. Because if her baby got smacked, you feel me?
Yeah, she wasn't playing that.
She was on the field whooping ass.
Right,
you feel
right.
me? Like, she ain't paying money for a nigga to stick. She literally told me too. Like any sport I played in, I sat on the bench. She said, "You want to continue with this because that's her money."
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair.
the water running.
Yeah. Like, when I talk about kids, you still paying the money, so I can make fun of. Right? It's your kid, your money, my joke. So with Pam, you know what I'm saying? It's no jokes gonna be uploaded.
She's not playing that.
Right.
She's not playing that. Yeah.
What?
There's no joke.
Listen, I played baseball and she paid the money and I was sitting in the fucking grass poking the flowers and
She
shit.
said, yeah, come on,
She
baby.
said, "Come on, baby, this ain't for you."
Yeah, let me turn this water off.
Man, listen.
Hey,
But I was just saying, like, it's some fundamental things that you can pick up in Pop Warner, depending on where you're playing at, that can translate. Because I played I made varsity in 10th grade. Fresh, never played football, bro. And it was some shit that I should have picked up on earlier. That could probably benefited me versus when I got there.
So you had bad coaching in Pop Warner is what you're telling me.
No, I never played Pop Warner.
Oh, you play? What'd you play then?
I made varsity 10th grade just off of pure
So
size
you never
strength.
played football at all?
I played flag,
Okay.
but just off.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
Just also
he was what they call raw.
We play flag too.
I
Yeah,
was raw talent, bro. Like I ended up starting on defense off of pure raw talent.
that's what's up. I didn't know you played flag. I thought you played Pop Warner.
What's the picture at the crib, bro? That's why I'm an Eagles fan with the Eagles flag shit on.
I have my Packers shit on.
Yeah, I'm the only
we
one.
beat we beat their ass in the championship. Sorry, son of bitches.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was afraid to play Pop Warner, bro. Like my mom took me out to Jesse Owens when they had the Snoop Dogg League up there, and I was like, "Yeah, nah, bro, this ain't it for me, bro. Let me go play flag."
They doing that shit for fun?
Yeah, and I'm like, "Nah, I'm gonna go play flag, man. I'm good."
Yeah.
And I didn't play tackle football until 10th grade too, because I didn't know what school I was gonna go to, so I would have tried out for JV in 9th grade year, but I ended up playing in 10th grade, and I was still scared. I ain't gonna lie to you, like, but I was just like, "Fuck it." So first game of the year, we played Banning High School, bro.
Oh,
I'll put that in. Bro. First year, first. I don't know. We gotta put a battery in. Yeah. So first game of the year, I'm playing Banning High School, right? And I'm on kickoff.
It's a camera. The camera facing you.
That one. Put the battery in there, man.
Hey, Drake, sit down. I got it.
You never use a camera? It's the same as a DSLR. The battery's at the bottom. It's at the bottom. Yes. Slide it the other way. Right. Y'all are, how many niggas it take to change the camera? All right, man. So look, 10th grade. Right. So 10th grade year, first game, I'm on JV. We playing Banning High School at Banning, and I'm on kickoff. So we kick the ball off, I'm running down. First, and about 4 seconds later, all I hear is ka-clow.
Pussy got wet.
Boy, when I tell you my eyes was like, oh, it's real. Nigga, the dude ran right past me, 85 yards for a touchdown. Boy, it was done.
Scored a touchdown on his first play.
Touchdown first play, bro. Ran right by me.
Your first play. Hey, congratulations.
I didn't score, dude. He scored.
Hey, somebody scored.
Boy ran right past me.
Hey, your first play was points.
I was shook. When I tell you I was shooketh. Yeah.
Yeah,
but after that, I was good.
Yeah, I can't see myself being that type of parent. Like, I'm not gonna stand in front of his dreams. Like, if he wants to play, like if he see it, he want to play. Then, yeah, I'm gonna let you play because I feel like he's that type of competitor. Like, I already seeing him now. Like he's gonna want to play these type of things. So like, as long as it's in a safe environment, everything's safe. He's doing it by the rules, then we good. Like
of course,
things are gonna happen. Like life is gonna happen. So I can't sit here and just hold him out because of my fears. No, let him go be fearless. He's less in fear once he's he has that confidence.
I'm in favor though of flag football until high school.
Yeah,
and if you want to play football in high school, then so be it.
Y'all want to know a crazy story?
Go ahead.
High school, right?
Mm-hmm.
First time playing pop. Right? This is why they outlawed it. Not my incident, but just in general.
Mm-hmm.
Graveyards.
Oh,
if anybody don't know what graveyards is, this is what it is. You will lay on your back. Two people will lay on their back. You will hear the whistle blow. Once you hear the whistle blow, you will flip over and make the tackle. Guess what? It's my first time ever tackling somebody.
Right.
I went to go tackle somebody, and the dude did just like Higgins. He dipped.
Mm-hmm.
It stuck in my shoulder.
God damn.
Very first time playing football, that whole season, my shoulder was out of socket. And I still went to go play basketball and shit. Yeesh.
You're different.
But
yeah, that's why
the same beast.
I'm glad they got rid of that one because that and the Oklahoma drill just
no. Oklahoma drill, no. Hey, that's the wake up in the morning.
Hell no.
Oklahoma, let me take it off. I'm sweating. Ooh, Oklahoma make a minute out of it. Boy, wait a minute. That's my shit.
Turn you from a boy to a man
immediately. Hey, coach said Oklahoma. I'm like, just look. Oh, you motherfuckers. Hey, it's the lineman and the D line.
You been talking shit all
Come here. It's me and you now.
Hey,
I want Robbins.
Hey, because behind you, because the thing is, as soon as I blow the whistle, all you gotta do is move that motherfucker in front of you because the click ain't finna take place.
The click. It's about to be an Under Armour commercial.
We did immediate little thumpers, right? The whole music symphony is gonna be right behind you.
Here come the melodies.
That's hilarious.
Y'all remember that show? That's coming up right about
the fireworks.
Now. Man, listen, that shit was so beautiful. All right, man.
So what y'all think of the playoff implications of this Hamlen situation?
It was kind of unique how they said it. So they're like, damn near everybody can make it but Cleveland.
Right. I don't mind it. I know everybody was or the teams are like, yo, it's unfair and da-da-da, but hey, man, life's not fair. So figure it out.
Yeah, prepare yourself.
Like, I don't mind it being on a neutral site. I don't mind that the the Bengals and Ravens, if they play in the playoffs, you got to come to a coin toss. Like they use coin tosses to figure out who's gonna get the ball first. Figure out who's gonna get a certain pick. Like it's not the first time they use a coin toss.
It's a coin toss. Figure out who's gonna get home too.
Yeah, so it is what it is, man. I don't mind it, especially based off the situation. Like, who's to say who's gonna win? You know what I'm saying?
Right, nobody knows.
So, yes, unfortunate you didn't get to try and earn that number one seed, but I guess the bright side is
tough titty. Go play in the fucking playoffs.
Bright side
Stop
is
being a hoe.
Damar Hamlen is fine.
Yes,
he is alive.
Thank you.
And he is recovering, and that's what's most important at the end of the day.
So,
moving on, Dre. Top 5, man. What you got to
top 5
today?
Dead or alive?
What's the top 5 today? What's the topic?
Top 5 NFL teams going into the playoffs.
All right, man. All right.
We're gonna go top 6.
Top 6. Here we go with this honorable mention.
Liar.
How do you say that in Spanish? I don't know. Packers are number 6
on the replay. I was gonna say on the replay.
On the replay.
You see the patch on the show?
Oh my gosh! Hey man, y'all was supposed to.
He wanted us dead. Well, bitch, we still here.
Motherfuckers won't die.
We still here on the ayahuasca.
Yeah. It's like 4-game winning streak since you
4 straight.
Since you've been 4-8.
Yeah, 4 straight from 4-8. Going for one win, 3, 4.
1 win, and a Seattle loss away from.
We don't care what Seattle does. All we have to do is win. If we win, we in.
Right.
That's it. I don't care about.
So if Seattle wins, and y'all would
yes,
get the tiebreaker.
We still win.
Oh,
because NFC, our NFC record.
Oh, the conference record is better.
Mm-hmm. So all we have to do is win and get in.
That is
all the Vikings.
Lions. We're not scared of Lions, Vikings, or Bears. We're not scared of Lions, Vikings, and Bears. Okay. Win and get in.
All right, man. Number 5. Numero 5.
Cincy, man. Cincy was been out here hooping.
Cincinnati's been playing really well.
Yeah, they're playing well. Burrow's coming. Chase is coming.
Got a chance to win the division.
Is coming. Yeah. They take on the Jaguars tonight.
And it's crazy to see because the start of the season, everybody was kind of writing them off, but they ain't right back. Is the Jaguars what?
No. Yeah. Yeah, Cincinnati plays the Ravens.
Oh, for the championship. I mean, for the I think they got the division.
No, they won the division because of that. Because of that, the cancellation of the game.
Oh, okay. Well, it is what it is. Numero 4.
Number 5.
Numero 4. Number 4. Numero 4.
Crazy. He's crazy out here.
He's supposed to be from the east side, y'all.
Number 4.
We got Buffalo.
All right. They've been in the top 2 all season. Now they're up to 4.
Oh, yeah.
Why is that?
They ain't win.
Well, we know why they didn't win.
Nobody won. Because the top 3 teams are actually the top 3 teams.
All right, we're going to see. So Bengals are number 4.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
yeah, Josh Allen and
Buffalo number 4.
Yeah. San Francisco number 3.
Numero 3.
Yes, San Fran. They found a quarterback. Purdy is pretty good. Yeah,
it does look good.
And then they let Bosa off the leash. He got here. Bosa is off the leash, winning the game. Okay,
yeah. He's not. Yeah, the 49ers in their offense, they don't ask their quarterback to do too much. But the question was, what's going to happen if they fall behind in the game? And Brock Purdy showed it. Mm-hmm. Like they fell a little bit behind against the Raiders, but he was able to pull them out and win the game in overtime.
Yeah, and Bosa, once he coming off the edge with his hair on fire.
Yeah, their defense is probably top 2 and not 2 in the league. So, with Bosa and Greenlaw and all they got some ballers over there. Probably the only team in the league where the fan base is like, ooh, our defense coming on the field. Like, let's hurry up and punch this ball. They're like, ooh, right, exactly. All right, numero 2. Number 2.
Eagles.
Yeah, I feel he's still at number 2.
We fucking deserve it.
That's showing respect, though.
No, we deserve it.
We deserve number 2. Yeah.
I appreciate it. Hell yeah, motherfucker, we should be number 6.
No. That's reserved for us.
Hey, we should be no. Realistically, though, I can take this away. realistic.
oh shit. Excuse me.
As a Philly fan,
That's
get this shit out your system. Get all the losing out your system. I'm sad that we lost Sweat, but we getting hurt back. So we gonna reload, beat the shit out of the Giants, Little League Giants this week, and secure the number one spot because we need rest. We need it.
Yeah.
We need it.
Y'all having bad injuries at the wrong time.
But the cold part is though, when you're going fast, when you're going super fast all the whole time, you feel me? It's bound to happen. Some injuries. Some teams take them in the early. Sometimes some teams taking it in. We taking it in.
Some teams taking it early.
Hey, this episode was sponsored by Honey Pack because you stay right and wrong the beginning to the end.
We'll talk more about that in a few. Talk a little bit more about that in a few. Number one, numero uno, heading into the playoffs.
The Kansas City fucking.
Hey man, Patrick Mahomes, baby daddy, my baby father.
Hey, hey.
They just keep winning, bro.
Both your baby daddies is in the playoffs, man. I see Tom out there sneaking in with 8-8. He ain't slick. He ain't slick.
Clinching the division at 8-8.
Ew, stinks.
About to play the Cowboys.
Atlanta, you stink. Carolina, you stink.
All I want for 2023 is the Bucks to beat the Cowboys.
And they might. They might beat them. That's the sick part.
The stinkiest of the stinkiest.
That's the sick part because they can beat them.
So back to the Chiefs, man. Patrick Mahomes is playing out of his mind, going for this 5,000 yards.
He has it.
He got it.
He has it already.
Okay, he is 5,000 yards. He's playing. He is the MVP of the league. He is the best player. You give him anything on the field, and he'll make magic of it.
Yeah, because before the season, remember everybody was like, he lost Tyreek Hill.
He has all these tight ends.
Yeah, everybody was like, yo, the Chiefs not gonna win the division this year. The Raiders gonna win it, or the Chargers are gonna win it, or the Broncos gonna win it because they got Russell Wilson now. They got the best. They have the best roster in the division. And Patrick Mahomes and them boys just said, "Hold my beer, man." 13-3. They haven't lost in December. They have a
ring around the rosy play.
Yeah, like they haven't lost
and scored a touchdodown on it.
They haven't lost in December in like
Andy Reid is Andy Reid gonna be coach of the year. Patrick Mahomes gonna be MVP.
Andy Reid's not a coach of the year.
Nah, who gonna win?
Nick Sirianni.
No, it'll be either it'll be the Giants coach or Peterson. Peterson of
Jaguars.
Yeah. Well, if they win today, they win the division. They get in. So yeah. Yeah, but it'll be Doug Peterson or Brian Dable of the Giants. One of those will win that because the coach of the year isn't best coach for the best team. No, it's which team did we not think shit of, and they ended up doing something. So it's gonna be one of them two for coach of the year. But hey, as far as MVP, I think I got to be Patrick Mahomes. Jalen was in the lead until he missed his last two games.
Strong too.
It got to be Patrick Mahomes. Man. Every time somebody does a off script play, they compare it to Patrick Mahomes. So it's just like, why not just give it to the person who y'all comparing everybody to? Right? Give it to the prototype. Exactly.
How y'all feel about that team going into the playoffs?
That's where we was going. That's where we was going. All right, yeah. I'm okay with it. I'll be honest.
He wanted Brad to stand out.
Yeah, man.
Hey, they gonna fire him after the playoffs?
They can't.
Everyone gonna get their little close up times. Let's start with the San Diego Chargers.
Los Angeles Chargers, man. Beat them bums of the Rams like we should.
Beat them like they stole something.
Yeah, they clinched a playoff position.
Hey, why they hurt, but keep going.
Hey, that don't mean nothing to me. That's my problem.
That's his L. I don't care.
But had a lot of injuries throughout the season, and we're finally getting healthy. Yeah, Joey Bosa coming back. Derwin James getting healthy.
Oh, he's a fucking menace. Okay. Every time
that man's a beast.
He missed the game, come back, light somebody up, get suspended. We got
a chance to get Rashawn Slater back. Our left tackle has been done since week 3 or something like that. Right? Our defense is finally playing like a top 10 defense in the league. Like they're playing like they got some talent. We finally got our receivers back. Mike Williams and Keenan Allen finally playing consecutive games together. So it's all working together.
Hey, the Kawhi and PG in the NFL.
Yeah. But they're
hamstring galore,
eh? Hamstring, ankles, all that.
Off the ball.
But it's like they're playing good football at the right time. So I could see us winning a game or two and making a run. If we had to go see, and we could play. Now I don't know how we would match up against Buffalo because we haven't played them recently, but we match up well against the Chiefs. We could beat the Chiefs if we had to go to Arrowhead and beat them. We could beat the Bengals if we had to go in there and beat them. Like we match up well against those teams, so nobody scares us. Now, the funny thing is, the team that scares us most, or scares me the most, is Jacksonville Jaguars because them motherfuckers they gonna run the ball and keep running the ball. But we'll fix that when we get there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm happy that they made the playoffs, and we're gonna see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm not high on Brandon Staley at this point because Sean Payton is out there, but that could just be me looking over my shoulder and looking for greener pastures. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
he clinched the playoffs for you. It's not enough.
Yeah,
it's not enough.
You're right. You're like you should never try to look for.
It's not enough.
Yeah, you shouldn't try to be happier than happy. But I mean, Sean Payton is Sean Payton. You know what I'm saying? The resume speaks for itself. So that's just my opinion on that. But B, what you thinking about?
Give the dream.
No. You gotta go through the league. You're already in the playoffs. You're already in the playoffs.
We don't want to talk because he already took it. He already said what he thought about the.
I want to talk about woulda, coulda, shoulda niggas. Come on,
yeah,
put the nigga on camera.
Because he already talked about his Eagles. You know what I'm saying?
We better not lose to fucking Jared Goff.
Yeah, I'm picking the Packers to win. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Jared Goff. We've seen Jared Goff before. We seen him last year when he was on the 2 years ago when he was on the Rams.
Jared Goff.
Oh, fuck out of here. Hey.
I'm not gonna lie, man.
Where's camera at? You right here. We are not losing to fucking Jared Goff. Number 16 will not unload the 16 clip.
Let me timestamp that.
Timestamp that. Oh my god. Timestamp, nigga. If we lose to Detroit, I will order a Detroit Lions jersey. I will get a.
Who should we get? Who should we get on the order?
I'm gonna get a Detroit Lions jersey. I'm gonna get a Megatron. Fuck all that.
Okay, you go.
But I'm gonna get a Detroit Lions jersey. I'll wear it on the show.
Let me pick.
Bro, I'm like, what ass player can we get him to get?
Gotta get me.
Right, he like, no, I'm gonna give me a Megatron.
I'm gonna give me a Megatron.
I'm gonna get Williams.
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Oh, that's an old Packer. I'll get him.
What about Amon-Ra?
No.
That's too What about Jared Goff? You gotta get a Jared Goff line.
Nah, I ain't getting no Jared Goff jersey.
That's the bet. That's the bet.
Hell no. Y'all buy it, then I'll wear it.
No, hell no. Nigga, you timestamp saying you'll buy it.
No, I'm buying a Megatron jersey.
How you gonna retrack your statement?
I said I'll buy a Megatron jersey. But like I said, we've been playing good football of late. We beat the shit out the Vikings. They was out here crying. Bruh. They've been crying. They still crying.
That's ridiculous.
They still crying about how they couldn't score. That's crazy.
I think Jair Alexander jammed up Jefferson again just now. Jesus.
I definitely feel like I watched that game and I feel like the play of the game was that recovered block punt that could have turned into 7 points and it turned into 3, and we were able to maintain momentum.
Awesome. Man, play of the game is when you got you get a kickoff return for a touchdown, then you get a pick six. You got 14-0 before your offense even gets started.
No, but I'm saying we were down 3-0 because of that block punt.
Right.
So I'm saying that set it up for us to get the return touchdown,
right.
and to get the
crazy.
Hey,
before the Avalanche was started,
they beat the shit out of them boys. they can't laugh for it. They wasted their time. They be full of excuses. I'm like they took their time. They won the division. They fraud.
They pulled up, got fully dressed to pull up and lose.
Captain Kirk, man. Hey, they ain't put no chains on it. We was the only one grittying on that fucking field.
Kirk coupons, man. Because when you're ready to redeem them motherfuckers,
won't work. Trying it, won't work. Trying it, won't work. Hey, man, go get y'all a better quarterback with us.
Hey, he talking this shit. I can't be mad at him, man. Hey, you heard it.
And this episode is sponsored by Goodyear Tires. Once every year, they're gonna blow it on you.
All right, man. Let's get the quick hits. First quick hit. Suns and Mercury sell for $4 billion, man. The owner finally sold. It's good because he's out the league finally. It's bad because you get to be racist and sell your team for $4 billion.
Made $4 billion.
Yeah, made $4 billion.
A billion.
That's all I got to say on that. Y'all got anything?
It stinks, man. But hey, at least he ain't gonna make no more money off of him. I mean, what else?
Yeah.
What more money does he need? But
yeah,
you wish there was more. But hey, this is all they can do.
He does now go into a realm of irrelevance. So like nobody truly cares. How so? Because I don't think nobody's gonna be really like checking for him and seeing what he does next.
You don't got to check for him. He already making money outside of that.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm not saying like he's gonna go broke, but I'm saying like
he lost one side.
The cool thing of
when your side hustle net $4 billion.
Yeah, you got it.
That's what I'm saying.
I view owners that I view people that own sports team as like that's their house. That's their side. The business is still paying for these motherfuckers. You
He have to be doing something to buy it.
Bingo.
Right.
He out the league. You feel me?
But I say irrelevance because that was the cool thing about him. It was like, all his friends was like, oh yeah, I know him because he owns the Suns. Like I'm gonna try and go to the game and Now it's just like I ain't got no reason to talk to this motherfucker.
All he was using the Suns for was a closed deal. Because you know when you bring the person in to close deal,
right.
you bring him to a Sun game. All gotta do is fly to Hawaii or the fucking big house on Phoenix.
All right, man. Next quick hit: the Hall of Fame nominees for the NBA have been released. We got Dirk, Greg Popovich, Tony Parker, D Wade, Pau Gasol as a few of the names. Is there anybody on there that y'all kind of like? I don't know if he should be on this ballot yet.
Hell no, Pop still active in the league.
Absolutely,
they got nominated. That list is.
I saw some people saying, Pau Gasol maybe not Hall of Fame ready. I think he is. Hands down, because you got to remember the NBA. It's about all things you've done in basketball.
Bro, is Jerry West still alive? Yeah, Paul Gasol in the fucking Hall of Fame.
But what does that mean?
You remember they tried to get Paul Gasol to the Lakers?
Okay. Yeah.
Mark Gasol.
Yep.
He swung the fuck out of him.
Mark ended up being really good, but at the time nobody knew that he was.
Yeah, Mark
like
was a dog, but y'all really had a Gasol in the Lakers. Y'all just couldn't wait. And to my point about the Lakers, that niggas was never real young talent. This nigga Gasol that was a dog, right? And y'all traded him motherfucker for a more in his prime version of Gasol,
and brought him back at the end of his.
Hello.
Yeah, I think everybody on this. If there was any questionable one, it would be Tony Parker. Only because
fuck out of here.
Saying, man.
He's just odd man out, but
hell no.
Don't say it, TP.
Stop it.
He gave us the blues.
Hey, fuck out of here.
Hey, I have nightmares of him coming off that pick and roll in my sleep. Oh my God.
He's saying that shit because Tony Parker put them niggas in a hell of a cell in the Western Conference. It was in the Western Conference during that time. It was either the Spurs or Lakers coming up, and them niggas was sick of him. They was sick of Ginobili in the ball spot. They was sick of Tim in the bank shot. They was sick of fucking Robert Horry in the three. They was sick of Bruce Bowen and niggas in the hell of a cell.
He averaged 15 points and 5 assists.
Nigga, what?
Well, I get he got championships, but he also played with the greatest power forward of all time and the greatest six-man of all time. Well, second greatest six-man of all time. I'm not saying he wasn't nice. I'm just saying I don't know if he first ballot Hall of Fame type.
Bro, he is first ballot Hall of Fame. He even won the fucking MVP in the finals.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
He part of that.
Hey, okay, Chauncey Billups got that too. He's still in the Hall of Fame.
He on the list too.
He was on the list?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, shout out to Chauncey.
Thank you. Fuck out of here. Look, hater. Hater.
Shout out to Billups.
Them Pistons beat the shit out the Lakers, man.
Hey, Joey Crawford.
What's y'all criteria then?
Joey Crawford should never see the fucking Hall of Fame. I hate him. He's a ref. I hate him.
Why y'all
never see the Hall of Fame?
I would say, do y'all have criteria for an NBA Hall of Fame type
player? Y'all at least play more than 50% of the games. So why ain't PG ain't gonna make it? Fucking bomb. He said, "Fuck you." Niggas, hey, I hate them right now. I hate them.
That's hilarious.
I hate them.
Right.
Bro, hey, the Clippers, bro, I'm telling you right now, bro. The Clippers listen to me right now, bro. I'm the one saying you don't want to turn on you, bro. I've been so loyal. And y'all out here fucking, y'all got more PTO than I do at my job. This is sick. We get back to the Hall of Fame. Fuck them.
Yeah, I think it's a certain criteria, like, probably over 20,000 points. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, because it's some players legit that probably wouldn't even hit that mark, but their mark within that era is outstanding, right? Like, Chauncey ain't gonna put up buckets like that, but Chauncey running the show during the Pistons days, he was a hell in the cell for the Lakers. Tony Parker was the pick and roll goddess. God. I don't say goddess. He was a god of pick and roll.
Right, but I mean,
I feel like it's not gonna be urgent, but like eventually, Bruce Brown gonna get added to that motherfucker. You feel me? Like he was a steal.
He was a good player. He's not Hall of Fame right now.
Bro, he was leading the league in steals once upon a time.
Okay, so
did Bruce Brown ever win?
No.
Somebody Google.
You can look it up if you want, Dre, but I'm 95% sure. Yes or no.
95.
95. I don't know. But I just think that there is a certain criteria, like, because you got to have a certain echelon in the NBA. Plus, I like players that have had overseas success, like played for Team USA or played for in the Olympics with their country, with their home country.
These niggas is confused.
but
they don't know if they want to play for that
that's the
country.
thing. It's basketball Hall of Fame, not NBA Hall of Fame.
Right. So it depends on it takes everything into account. College, high school,
impact.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, it's certain players
overseas impact.
Like Anthony Davis is gonna make it because
no, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He doesn't play 50% or more.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, so PG Kawhi's coming in right behind him.
I'm gonna say you the one that said that about them. That's your criteria.
First of all, Kawhi getting in off the strength of his championships. He ain't got to worry about playing for the
Kawhi
Clippers ever.
Okay. Kawhi gonna get in regardless.
He was Hall of Fame before he got there.
No, Kawhi is solid, bro. But these, I'll say them for them because you think Stephen A. said they stink. These motherfuckers got me so riled up, bro.
All right, there was also the list of, in the next quick hit, there was also the list of NFL finalists, NFL Hall of Fame finalists, which I think is a little bit, to me at least, more difficult to define who is a Hall of Famer or not. And my criteria for Hall of Fame is, for NFL Hall of Fame is, at your peak, that I think you should be in the Hall of Fame. Like when I hear your name, and do I think of, all right, boom, automatic Hall of Fame. So when you say people like Aaron Rodgers, Hall of Fame, Peyton Manning, Hall of Fame, Tom Brady, Hall of Fame, Deion Sanders, Hall of Fame, LaDainian Thompson, Hall of Fame. When you say names like J.J. Watt, is he Hall of Fame? I say yes. Right. He just announced that this is his last season, so that's all. Run it up. Torrey Holt.
Yes.
I think so too. Devin Hester.
Yes.
Absolutely. I think so. Absolutely.
Game changer.
I'm saying yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. These are some of the names that are on the list. Patrick Willis.
Yes.
Yes. Marcus Ware.
Yes. Where's though?
Jared Allen.
Oh, yeah.
He used to ring him up.
He had a great stretch. In my head, I don't know yet.
He was a Charger.
For a season.
I don't know.
He's in the Charger. You better get one of them.
You better get that nigga in there immediately.
LT just got in not too long ago.
His run with the Chiefs and the Vikings was.
I'm waiting for Peterson to retire. He currently with the Cowboys. Get one of the best left tackles. Come on, I want to retire against the Eagles. Motherfuckers won't stop.
Dwight Freeney.
Yes.
Yeah. Rondé Barber.
Hell yeah.
Everybody can't get in, man.
I don't know. Rondé Barber was great. Great cover corner.
Revis is for sure. That's easy. Easy call.
Revis Island to that motherfucking island got hot.
Yeah, Revis Island.
Revis Island was cool. Wasn't
yeah, and that's why I say at your peak that I think Hall of Fame. Yes. Darrell Revis, yes. He didn't have a longevity. He didn't have a long career, but he did have a great career.
Keeping niggas on the island as much as he did, that's pivotal.
Yeah.
You see, I got the word down. No, there we go.
Pivotal. Reggie Wayne. I feel like you have to think about it.
Reggie Wayne with the coach.
Mm-hmm.
He was
solid, but that's what I mean.
You can book at 100 catches, 1,000 yards. That's easy.
Reggie Wayne was Peyton Manning's favorite target.
That's like
Marvin Harrison was.
If you say Dallas Clark,
I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying, as another person, hell yeah.
Darren Woodson.
He was good.
Safety for the Cowboys from 92 to 03.
You see the team you said, right? Don't pay this shit,
Don't say that because when I said DeMarcus Ware, you said yes, fast as hell.
Because DeMarcus Ware. You want to know why? Because Ware was giving us him.
Darren Woodson won 2 Super Bowls.
Listen, you know for sure I'm paying.
That was in the 90s.
If it's not in the trenches, bro, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, except for Daryl Dawkins. You know that's my dog.
Joe Thomas, left tackle.
Yeah.
All linemen need to go. All linemen.
They deserve it.
Zach Thomas. Linebacker for the Miami Dolphins.
Not first ballot, but I think
he's
good.
Tell you that.
Him and Jason Taylor had that defense on it.
That's almost the whole. Albert Lewis, I don't know enough about him. I'll be honest. From the 80s and 90s, cornerback. Andre Johnson.
Oh yeah,
wide receiver.
You said
that's
nigga what?
Yes, Andre Johnson.
Houston, nigga, yes.
Listen. This play alone should get him in the Hall of Fame.
When he beat up, what's his name?
Hello,
Mr. Finnegan, come here. Hit Cortland.
Cortland Finnegan.
May I have this dance? Allow me to court you.
That fade alone gets you in there.
Cortland Finnegan.
Beat the shit out of that man on national TV, and they replayed it.
All right, I'll take that back for Reggie Wayne. He had over 14,000 receiving yards, 82 touchdowns.
He was an easy 100 catches.
As a receiver, yards. To me, if you get 10,000 and like 70, 65 touchdowns, you going to the Hall of Fame.
Just like Steve Smith.
And he got 1,000 receptions.
Yeah, Steve Smith will get in there.
He's in there, absolutely. My apologies, Reggie. I for the disrespect. So it's gonna be interesting to see how they try to break this finalist list down. Because, like we said, everybody cannot get in, but they got some great names on there. I do hope Torrey Holt gets in on this.
How much Barry Bonds got in?
Baseball is a whole nother animal to itself.
They all be cheating and they act like ain't nobody cheating.
Bro, it's some. Hey, I'm so serious, bro. It's probably some people on the 60s and 70s list that they put in that motherfucker was doing hella drugs, cocaine, a lot of PEDs and all that shit, bro. They drug.
They druggies.
fucking dope heads.
Oh, dope. Yeah. I think that's all I got for quick hits. Y'all have anything else before we get to rule breakers?
Nah.
What that say? Fred T out the running. Ooh. Let me check his stats real quick.
Oh yeah,
Fred Taylor.
All the same for sure. And
why they playing with him though?
Shout out to Rainey. She came from the fucking Himalayas with that. Fred Taylor's out in this motherfucker.
Way out here.
She likes his podcast, so that's why. Yeah. And they always be saying like he should be in.
They don't give him his credit, bro.
Rainey came from the Himalayas with that. Fred T.
Absolutely, man. As a running back, if you have over 10,000 yards, you should get in. And he got 11,695 and 66 touchdowns. He should be in.
Bro, he was running.
And he played for the fucking Jaguars.
He was running through motherfuckers.
Yeah, and he played for the Jaguars. He should be in, bro. Like, he played for that dysfunctionalized organization. Now, the thing that hurts him is he only made the Pro Bowl once. But remember, he's in the AFC from 98, right? From 98 to 2010. That's LT. That's LT getting in.
That's Curtis Martin,
right?
In the Jets and
running back. You know what I'm saying? So it's not easy.
What is he gonna do? You got Priest Holmes up there in Kansas City. Like, what is he gonna do?
So it's not fair to him. You know what I'm saying?
It's only 3 spots, bro.
And LT was automatic every year from 98,
15 touchdowns.
Right, from 2000 to 2015, like automatic going.
He was doing this shit for like every game, at least twice a game. He's doing a little flip.
Fact. Then Chris Johnson came with Tennessee, and he should be in, bro. They can. Y'all got anything else before we get to rule breakers?
Nah, we good, bro.
All right, man.
Quick hit. Hey, quick
what?
Hey, hey, wait.
It's like, what? Stink.
Hey, is the LSU thing on rule breakers?
Yes.
That's what I'm
okay. Rule breakers.
Oh, did you want to talk about his bowl season and the failures of the Pac-12?
Oh man, do we I was trying to get out of that, man.
I was trying to run through.
I didn't want to talk about that shit, man.
And championship.
USC was still ahead of the schedule still. But they had an okay season.
Quick fucking hit. Do not argue with UCLA fans. USC.
Hey, we was.
Hey, listen.
We look like some fucking nuts.
Y'all arguing with us, right?
Punching down. Stop.
Listen, bro. They arguing with us. They talking about, oh, y'all niggas lost to Pitt. Pitt has been ranked way more than Tulane has ever fucking been ranked.
Yeah, but they weren't ranked this year. Tulane was.
It doesn't matter. And also, too,
hey, both of y'all lost on last plays.
Yeah, but UCLA lost first.
This for Brandon. This for Brandon, right? Brandon Baker, right?
Hey, why you put his full government up?
Wait,
Hey, let me tell him this, bro. I've been wanting to say this live too. Hey, we don't give a fuck about that bell. We all straight. We lost in a bowl game. Fucking stinkers.
Yo, every Pac-12 team should be ashamed of themselves, man. The motherfuckers went out there and got their ass whooped.
Let's play is a weak ass rule breaker for them.
You can break all the rules when you have that kind of talent, right?
That was definitely a rule breaker.
Oh, now you want to play?
with no fight, no pushback.
Now you want to play?
Volunteer. He said we both
sick.
losers. We can do this now.
That's right.
You a sick Negro, man.
Hey, you know Kanye gonna be with us forever. So
Oh,
I gotta play
facts.
the
Go
real
ahead.
one.
But what you
Hey, here we go.
All right, man. First rule breaker, man. Tory Lanez has been convicted on all 3 charges. Saw a lot of you niggas talking about this. I'm glad we didn't have to talk about it immediately. Everybody was like,
They was trying to solve the case for them. Like, bro, let the shit play out. They're already in court.
right.
Why y'all trying to solve the case like y'all was there? Like, let this shit play out. And that's what it is. Like,
The other thing was everybody was like, oh, Tory didn't do it. Tory didn't do it. Meg is lying. One, I don't know why or what Megan did for everybody to be like, I don't believe her. She ain't got no benefit of the doubt. Why? She's lying. 2, Tory was never charged with like attempted murder or something. He was charged with having an unregistered weapon, reckless firing of a firearm, and possession of a semi-automatic weapon. Like none of that is hey.
I'm gonna play this story.
With intent. You a sick Negro.
And listen, he's getting played in my book.
Yeah, that's fine. And we can talk about. Let's talk about that because there are. Beav, is there anything that somebody can do for you to not want to listen to their music anymore, or does it not matter? Because you can separate artists from.
I can separate artists from what's going on in their personal life, right? Now, of course, if I'm listening to the lyrics and shit, I'm like this, like, hold on, this kind of sound kind of wild. Then no, it's
There's
not.
certain songs that'll take out of rotation.
Yeah, but bro, I'm not gonna stop blasting this nigga music. Like that's deleting a piece of history because I'm serious. I'm so serious, bro.
I know you are. A piece of history.
Because bro, that ass, bro. Because I know a lot of motherfuckers when he had that hit single, I forgot Ferris wheel.
I like that.
Thank you, bro. Niggas was playing at the height of the pivotal moment. Time to point. I'm gonna keep using that word to pronounce it.
Say it again.
Every bitch had that as a clip on IG.
But yeah, the Say It song. That's all.
Bro, excuse my language, bitch had that shit on their IG, right? If it wasn't on IG, it was on Snapchat. I'm not just gonna delete music like some people be holier than thou, just gonna delete the motherfucker out of the history. Like same shit with R. Kelly. Like I'm not gonna delete the music, right? We're gonna separate that shit.
I'll just pick and choose when I play.
Bro, because we already talked about that.
You're gonna continue just pick and choose when you go play.
That's fair.
We already talked about that, nigga. Everybody's graduation has I Believe I Can Fly. You gonna delete your graduation video?
Yes.
Yeah, I ain't seen that video in how long anyway.
I'll be all right.
But look, so you're better than me because you can at least compartmentalize and understand what it is that you're doing. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a complete hypocrite. There are some artists that I will listen to no matter what. There are some artists that I won't listen to ever again, like because I just feel like what they did was a little too much. So I'm not going to go out of my way to play Tory Lanez. Like the situation is just nasty.
Oh, he can play. He can play it on podcasts all the time.
That's fine. But like I said, I'm not going out of my way to go search it and play it and whatever. You know what I'm saying? But there's certain people like Kodak Black who's done some pretty egregious things, but I still listen to him. Like. Or his features and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? If it comes up, I'm gonna play it. Like, I don't change it. Chris Brown, a lot of people, say think that he does some pretty egregious things, and he has, and you know what I'm saying? Think he's a colorist and all that, but I still listen to Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? Like, but R. Kelly, it's certain artists that will make me, you know what I'm saying, become him. R. Kelly is not one of them anymore.
Sorry. It don't matter, bro. You still got me in your life, so guess what?
Step in the name.
That's not being played at the wedding. I'm sorry.
Hey, Beav, you keep Beav away from the DJ booth. Hey, watch him.
Watch him. He thinks some of them not going to get played. I have a JBL speaker. I will Bluetooth.
Hey, what's that in his pocket?
I will Bluetooth that bitch in the whole thing.
What's that in his pocket? You're a sick Negro.
The sickest.
The other thing about this Tory Lanez being convicted thing, it was crazy to see how everybody was like, Jay-Z and Rock Nation are responsible for this. I can't believe they did this to this black man. Like what?
I don't get into that.
Y'all give Jay-Z a little bit too much credit,
Rob,
bro.
y'all got a great point here, man. Check this out.
What is it?
I think once you build memories with his songs, it's hard to just drop an artist.
What's the memory you got with Ferris Wheel?
Bro, Ferris Wheel was a hot. Was that during summertime, bro?
You can remember.
Oh, that shit catchy as fuck, bro.
It is a good song. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't even listen to Trippie Redd, but that shit gave me a green light.
He was dope on that, yeah.
He was spinning the block on it.
Rob, you make a good point. But some memories are easy to be forgotten. Or are meant to be forgotten. But yeah, y'all give Jay-Z a lot of credit. Especially because
I don't know nothing about that.
The excuse of, man, y'all act like the legal system ain't been rigged against black men for years. That excuse is laying right there on the table. And y'all skipped over that one to say, yo, Jay-Z and Rock Nation are responsible for this.
It was him.
Which I think is hilarious.
And then also too, I will say this about Tory. And like I said, we want to start talking about Megan too. I would say this about Tory. Tory, the reason why I fuck with Tory so heavy, as an independent artist, you know, some got Dom Community and shit, he was really on the gas. Yeah. With how many shit he was dropping. Yeah, even the fucking
which is why it's so unfortunate that you put yourself in this situation.
It's the mixtape.
Hey, Big Sean said it best. It only take one time to mess up your whole Wikipedia.
The Chixtape series?
Chixtape series. I can't let those go because the Chixtape series, bro, each one, especially when you did the remix for all that.
Chixtape 5 was the best one to me because that was the only one I heard.
Bro, he had the Proud Family little joint on there. Yeah. He had the all. It's me as a music connoisseur. I know how to, you know what I mean?
Music what?
Connoisseur, right?
Say it again. Segment brought to you by
Leave It to Be, your neighborhood be.
Hey, this episode is sponsored by B Playlist. Y'all go download that.
Absolutely.
But as a music connoisseur, it's certain shit that you can put in a playlist or certain shit that you can necessarily work through and all that rigmarole to make it sound good, right? So that's why I said some artists have to say, like, it works. It works for what you're trying to go about. You feel me? Like, I just can't be hypocritical because it's certain shit that I did in my life. I know motherfuckers be like, they'll look at me in between the podcast and it's like, I can't what he did. Motherfucker,
what you do? Huh? What you
gotta go.
Gotta go. You know what? That's fine. So that way, whenever it come out, I can have plausible deniability. Like, what? You never act like that around me. I would never have suspected.
Hey, they never going to jail.
What? He put his tongue where?
And I did. You ain't gotta lie about that. And I did. Look.
Yeah, but the unfortunate thing, or the fortunate thing for Tory, unfortunate thing for Meg is he's probably going to appeal, and the shit show of this case that it'll probably get approved, and they're gonna have to go through all this over.
Now, in regards to man, right? Baby girl, I don't like you, nigga. I like you. What party next door? Was it
party next?
No, was it
Partisan Fontaine?
I don't give a fuck how
Don't you do this, Persian rugs. Persian rugs did nothing to you.
Hey,
Persian rugs did nothing to you.
Hey, I don't give a fuck how big.
Party ain't do nothing to him either.
Right, Persian rugs, nigga.
Hey, yes, he did. He kept fucking with The Rock. The Rock moved his ass.
Yeah. Hey, chill out.
He did get emotional.
He emotional thug.
He got emotional.
Now, Megan, this is my closer for you. I ain't emotional thug, baby. That's it. I ain't gonna get emotional about nothing you do. I support you.
He's just happy to be there.
I won't play Tory Lanez around you.
Just come sit right here.
That's it. Just come twerk for a nigga. That's it.
You looking like?
Because why would he say that?
Oh.
Come twerk for a nigga?
Beef, stop saying that.
What, twerk?
No, for a nigga.
But Meg.
All right, man. Next,
we love you, Meg.
We do, man. We do.
But for a young, should I say for a young, like Ty Dolla $ign? Come twerk for a young?
You can say that.
Why can't I say nigga?
I don't know.
We say that at the strip club.
Everybody trying to solve the case before the
Who's
case
at the strip club?
We say anytime we go to the strip club, we say
I'm sweating. It's hot in here.
That man said he was. Hey, she was like this. Look.
Why would you say that?
Sidestep that bitch.
Oh, effect. All right, man. Next rule breaker. Something more serious. Dana White, face of the UFC.
Is it better I'm playing stuff behind this?
Maybe. He was on vacation in Mexico with his wife. I didn't put the video in there because that may be triggering to some other domestic violence victims.
Oh yeah. We ain't cracking a joke.
But he was on video. His wife slapped him, and he slapped her back twice. And it's not really getting covered, so that's why I wanted to bring it to our platform, because I feel like something should happen. If not to one party, to both parties.
Hey, they for sure kept Damar running.
Hey, what's his last name?
White.
If it's not Williams, Johnson, anything black, you know
Tyson,
what I mean?
Tyson,
Rice,
Jackson.
You know, if it's not in that
Sherman,
in that area,
Wilson.
Come on, man. Like, you know how many
Simpson.
I'm not giving a great light for domestic violence, but
absolutely,
you have seen couples get drunk in the club and all of a sudden they fight each other. Because a memory comes back of him cheating, she wants to beat his ass.
Now she get angry all over again.
But it's not right to put your hands on nobody.
Right.
Nobody. Yeah,
we gotta grow up, man. We're not putting our hands on each other.
They grown as fuck.
Women, men and women. Let's find different ways to handle our differences.
Right. So I asked people on Instagram, who was wrong in this situation.
Both.
9% said his wife, 9% said Dana White, and 82% said both parties involved.
BOAF.
Yeah.
Both.
I asked people, why is this not getting as much coverage? Some people said because he's white.
WHITE.
Because Dana White, and they're both white. Lots of excuses. Somebody said because UFC would go down if he goes down, that hush money in the tabloids, or maybe just because he's a white man treating his woman equally. Damn well, damn well all hell would break loose if he was a person of color, which I think is the most accurate part of it, where it's just like, I think part of this is because he is around UFC, which is a combat sport, and most people that watch that don't think highly of the people that are fighting. So you see somebody, you see the person that's the face of UFC slap his wife, and you're like, right on brand. Like I don't think he's a high person of morals.
You see what they did to Ray Rice? They got that video.
It's fact. People look at the NFL differently.
What about the Jay-Z and Beyonce video?
That's the crazy thing too, because most times in these domestic violence disputes, you don't have video, and then when you get the video, it makes it real. But there's video on this, and people are still just like, it's okay, whatever. Just Dana being Dana. Like that's wild to me. Like he was on TMZ being interviewed about this, that, and they're laughing. They're like, yo, do you even remember this? He was like, nah, man, we was drunk, man. I don't remember this. Now, granted, he was still apologizing on it, but the fact that you can even be so lighthearted in a situation like that just speaks volumes about the privilege of being a white man in that. That's all.
Hey, you won't catch me doing it.
And I'm glad. Please don't.
Why you start first?
Well, in this case, he would be slapping her back.
like
first of all, I would never slap Chris. It would be a woman. Hey, first of all, not slapping my woman, my fiance.
Hey, shout out to Dre. We never even congratulated him. He's engaged.
We FaceTime him.
Are we putting all the announcements out there?
No.
Okay. All right, man. Next rule breaker, Skip Bayless. Please. Skip Bayless tweeted out something during the Damar Hamlen situation. That was deemed insensitive. He was basically saying, how is it that how does the league expect to finish this game in this season, with it being so late in the season? And then at the end, he put, that doesn't matter at this point in time, of course, because of the injury. And a lot of people killed him for it. And I don't necessarily think he was wrong in his assessment because of logically, everybody's thinking, what's going to happen next for this game? But a lot of people had the wherewithal, and at least the people that are professionals in the sports reporting industry, to not put that out and put that out there, because that is the last thing that should be on anybody's mind is
how are they planning to finish this game? Or how are they planning to reschedule this game? And that's what I think a lot of people were getting confused that were trying to defend Skip. Were like, well, Skip didn't say anything wrong because everybody was saying it.
Timing is everything.
Exactly. You gotta learn to read the room.
What you say is how you say it.
Right. And people are saying like, well, the read the room thing is stupid because the read the room thing is stupid because there are people talking about it on TV and da-da-da. Well, yeah, the people talking about it on TV are giving context to the situation. You know this as somebody who's been on Twitter.
This is the tweet. He said, no doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of the game, but how? This is late in the season. A game of this magnitude is critical to. It's crazy to sound coming back later on. It's critical to the regular season outcome, which is suddenly seems so irrelevant. So let's break this tweet down, right?
Mm-hmm.
People are so emotional, right? Let's break this tweet down, tweet by tweet, right? He said, no doubt this is considering postpone. No doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of the game. Okay, we got it.
Mm-hmm.
We got that point. But how, right? How are they going to postpone it? In regards to thinking like, look how long it took the NFL to come up with a decision in regards to it. Look how long it took NFL fantasy teams and money lines and shit to figure out how are we going to work around this, right?
Mm-hmm.
The next thing, this is late in the season. So you know the NFL, if they're going to postpone it, they have to come up with solutions to figure out
everything else around
it. Got it. A game of this magnitude is critical for the regular season outcome. It was because if you win, you was in. So it's nothing
right. If
wrong.
The Bills won, they were back in first place, number one seed. If the Cincinnati Bengals won, they had a chance for the number one seed.
Now this is the key component right here, which is suddenly seems so irrelevant. He just said it's out the door now. Like it's irrelevant to the whole cause. But again, yes, he tweeted at the height of the boy still not the boy, but the man still laying on the ground. I get it. He tweeted at the height of it. But I think Skip Bayless' history of just how fucked up shit sometimes he does shit, it took away the whole complexity of this tweet. Because if you read it line for line, word for word, bar for bar.
Okay, soldier.
All right.
But then we're reading it like you
sense.
and not reading it like he would say it.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. But you're going off of
I'm going off the context of his character.
Yeah, but
that's how you go. Like that's how you feel when you read that.
But again, you have to sometimes.
Well, then
hold on.
Then he needs to get on video and say this. Like you can't just tweet that. Like, you have to get on video and say that because of the context of your character and how we've seen you talk about our black athletes and shit like that. We don't really appreciate you saying this at this time. It's not about it's the messenger. Yeah. A lot of it. It's the messenger. And then
not that part. I want to hear you saying that.
Same thing. It's the message. On this day, I'm shooting the messenger.
Yeah, but that goes back to why I was telling people
on this one. I don't want to hear from you.
Right. But that's why I was saying, stop giving people the benefit of the doubt that have done nothing to earn it. Skip Bayless says nonsense and disrespects people and disrespects athletes all the time. So in my mind, I read that and I'm like, oh,
he was doing this back in the 70s.
Right, let me talk.
I'm sorry. I'm just sick of this man.
But that's why I was saying, like, he threw after seeing the tweet, you could say that, yes, he put all that seems irrelevant at this time. But for other people that understand and know what Skip is and what he's done and what he said to people, you can read that and say, oh, he threw that on the end because he tries to have it out. He thinks that people are going to read that and be like, oh, but at least he said this is irrelevant. Some people did. But to me, I read that and it was like, oh, he just threw that on the end so that way he can have an out to say, I send my prayers and condolences. And we understand that this is not the most important thing at this time. But what you really meant was what you said first, which is why you put it first. If it wasn't that, then you would have said, I know this is irrelevant at this time, but how does the league plan on rescheduling this game? You know what I'm saying? Like he would have just flipped it.
Yeah, I'm not doing order of operations with your speech.
Right.
This is not mad.
It's not even order of operations. It's the same shit that all these other shows did later in the week, right? They like you said, he didn't read the room right. Every show after, once they figured out what was wrong with the player and stuff like that, right? They came back to the situation of what the NFL was going to do. It was on every fucking ESPN scheduled television of what the NFL is going to do. It's just that instead of what Skip Bayless did, I'm just looking at the tweet. He opened up with it instead of closing with it, right? Most of them opened the closing statement that Skip Bayless said. Everyone opened up with in the time of the incident, right? And then they followed up with what the NFL is going to do. Skip just jumped head first to the motherfucking into the fire. Again, Skip has. Hold on, Drake. Skip has everyone emotionally charged up because of Skip Bayless. Just for the simple way he necessarily comes at people and artists like that. I mean, football players and athletes in general, right? He has everyone emotionally charged up. But again, I always say this, and I've been saying this on the show a lot, right? We are too emotional. Sometimes you have to turn that shit down sometimes and just read what the fuck is going on. Because it's like in some situations, and I'm just using this in general, right? In certain situations, somebody could have been shot or whatever. You got a motherfucker hollering and screaming. What is the hollering and screaming going to solve? You just in the room hollering and screaming. Let's get some logic going on right now. Somebody got shot. You're not even worried about putting pressure on the wound. You hollering and screaming. You didn't think about calling 911.
I'm gonna say, but even
water.
In that case,
tone it down, read it, and then get emotional.
I would say in that case, though, I can understand somebody screaming because of the traumatic event. The one person that I cannot understand is the person that pulls their phone out first to record, as opposed to pulling their phone out to call 911.
Nah, it's
crying and screaming after somebody gets shot is a more logical response than the person that pulls their phone out to record.
No, hollering and screaming, but God damn it, if I say shut the fuck up and you still hollering and screaming, nigga, we need you right now. We need you.
Right.
Shut the fuck up, because we can't figure it out.
Yeah.
With you hollering and screaming right here. Shut up.
Right.
Shut up. It was a video of a girl doing that. There was, I think they said it was a mass shooter. Everybody was hollering. Oh my God. Bitch, we gonna get God. If you
shut up.
He clearly got shot, so if you hollering and screaming, they're gonna think like, oh, it's more people in this area. So just chill.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just with everybody was talking about Skip. Then they get on the show. The next day, Shannon doesn't come on the show.
Oh, he did that for
Skip does the show on his own. Then he comes back 2 days later, and he's trying to give his opening monologue. And he comes out and he's like, Skip said something that I hope he takes down, and as he's about to continue, Skip interrupts him and says, no, I'm not going to take my tweet down because I stand by what I said. And it irritates Shannon Sharp, and, he's just like, you know what? It's cool. Let's just move on with the show. Because you interrupted me while I'm trying to talk. And people was like, well, of course he's going to interrupt him if he says his name and da-da-da. Bro, there's a way that you can handle that. You can allow him to finish and then say, well, I understand why you feel that way, but I'm not going to take it down and let's move forward. You ain't got to interrupt the man in the middle of it while he's talking.
Again, I'm just looking at it from a different stuff. This is why our show's unique.
Absolutely.
I look at it like this. Let's say we talk behind closed doors about the whole situation, right? And then you come on camera and throw shade like, I hope you take it down. And we talked about this behind closed doors. Nah, fuck that. Now I feel like you're just trying to throw the bus over me.
Right.
Because I feel like if we talk behind closed doors and you come on air and you say some shit, now I'm gonna be charged the fuck up. Now I'm gonna cut like, for example, we talked about some personal shit. You come on here, you throw shade at me. I'm gonna cut you off immediately. Like, I ain't taking shit down. And
but why you getting emotional? Didn't you just say you should need to stop being so emotional?
No. But I said don't stop being emotional. but the thing is, you play with my emotions because we just talked about this, right?
I get what you said.
You play with my emotions.
Just said you wasn't gonna bring between them.
Yeah, like
you get all live.
Well,
wait, hold on.
Go ahead.
It's just like this is perfect. This is just like an argument with you, like y'all just figured it out, solved it out, right? I solved it on Monday. Here is Thursday. And she bringing this shit back up. Fellas, how y'all motherfuckers be feeling? You be like, motherfucker, you like, we just talked about it and we resolved it. Why is it coming back up?
Over. Yeah.
Bingo. So the way I looked at Steve Pierce getting charged up, it was because he said it to me, like, we talked about this off air.
Well, no, he said, I was under the impression that you were not going to bring it up.
Bingo. So that means something was talked about off air. Right? So I get what Shannon was doing, you know what I'm saying? Shannon's for the people, I get it. I'm not defending Skip in no form or fashion, right? Because I've just read the tweet. It's like, I see why he cut him off, but like, again, you got your emotions got the best of you there too.
But I'm gonna say because he's always interrupting him. That's not like it's the first time he's ever interrupted him.
This I'm not. No, the other times he interrupted him is fucked up. But this one time I got it because it was like I was like, hold on, he charged the fuck up over like because he said I thought you was gonna bring it up. Like now I'm eating the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like Yeah, continue. You gotta go.
I asked, is it over for Skip and Shannon working together? 53% said absolutely, the relationship is damaged. 47% said hell no, them ratings are through the roof. And I asked people, should Skip have been allowed to interrupt? And somebody said he needs to shut the fuck up and allow Shannon to speak his full thoughts. And somebody else said he ran the show solo the day before. Let Shannon talk and then debate once he's done. Also, I feel like it could be the beginning of the end for them.
I also got a response. They said no, Skip shouldn't. His ancestors did not. Skip's ancestors did that enough. I swear it looks like Skip be fixing to call Shannon boy every time.
Hey man, I can definitely see that.
Hashtag fuck Skip. Hashtag don't make me call Jalen.
Oh yeah, because Jalen was on his neck.
And then
it's 2.2 points.
They still going. They said he wants Shannon to get out of character so bad, but they need to give Club Shay Shay his own platform.
But like I said, dog, I don't condone what Skip does at all when he be interrupting Shannon and all that type of shit like that, right? But with this tweet overall where we started this conversation with, you just had to tone down the emotion, just read through it, right? But at the same time, I see why Skip was teed up because he's like, yo, I'm not going to keep trying to back me in this motherfucking corner, even though he created it and at home and built the TV in the corner. He's like, at least this one time, y'all can't just back me in this motherfucker.
Somebody says Skip is always flying off the handle, letting his emotions get the best of him.
For sure.
Absolutely. And he'll double down instead of just being like, you know what? You're right. I'm wrong. He lets his pride and ego get in the way of it. And we saw that when when he was disrespecting Shannon, calling him basically a bum, like he's not a Hall of Fame player. You know what I'm saying? So instead of just being
even in the hall yet.
Instead of just saying, you know what, you're right. I'm going a little too far. He doubled down and was like, but you're so disrespectful of Tom Brady. Like, bro, shut up.
He was eating up on that one. Some of his LeBron takes outlandish.
Yeah, so I mean,
even though
he did the show by himself, and he was
based off of those past incidents, I feel like he would say something insensitive and be like, you know what, it's all sad that he's hurt, but how they gonna reschedule these games? And like I said, he has no built-up equity or benefit of the doubt.
I already told you I feel with LeBron. This is a side note.
He said it how he thought about it. He thought about the game first and then the player second.
Heat, LeBron, top the line. Cleveland, Miami Heat, LeBron, when he went back to Cleveland again, standout character. As soon as he put that purple and gold on, fucking trash. Blasphemy. I swear to God, if I see him in person, don't shake my hand.
He's still great, though.
No. If he puts the Heat jersey back on, Cleveland jersey back on, I'll cheer for him like no more. So as soon as he put that purple and gold on, fuck out of here.
All right, man. With that being said, let's move on to the next rule breaker. And we got to move a little quicker. LSU rumor. This is what you've been waiting on.
Oh, this is a fucking sucking dick house.
So what's been going on? Because I was confused.
All right, so basically what happened was you have, I'm not going to say names, whatever. No, let me get the little rumor mill, you know what I mean? Rumor. Allegedly. So basically it was a fucking dick house taking place.
During the SEC championship game, weekend, right?
Weekend. So basically the frequent of the SEC. And basically what happened was you have the recruiter, the female,
from LSU.
The wide receiver coach, a receiver that has declared for the NFL draft now because he's going to get in trouble.
So a wide receiver and a wide receiver coach.
Yep, and two more individuals ranging in age of 40 to 50. What's happening to origin?
Jesus.
Joseph. it was a really a fucking sucking dick house going on in that thing. It was her and the whole party the sausage party taking place.
That's crazy.
And they got caught. And he's
did it come out how they got caught?
Somebody, it had to be somebody told, bro.
That's sick.
Somebody had to tell, because straight up, it's no possible way that can just come out. You know what I mean? Like it came out, and then everyone started resigning and started moving chairs. They said,
now, would it have been an issue if it was just the coaches and not the player? Because once the player jumps into
hold on, real quick. So
would it have been an issue if it was just the players?
It wouldn't be no issue. Nobody told.
Okay.
They said she probably been fucking recruits too. I would love to
trying to lock them in.
What?
Hey,
imagine coming out. She like, yeah, we got that one.
What? I would.
Hey, what are we doing here?
I don't know.
She's a hidden the top 5 recruits.
Hey, yo.
Top 5 recruiting class.
All right, man. We hope everybody involved.
What are we playing for? It was a fucking sucker.
Hey, man, I hope that player gets the job. I hope he didn't have to declare early.
He was a minor.
No, he wasn't.
Nigga, what you?
He was 20. He was 20. All right, man. Next rule breaker, man, because we got to move quick. Wiz Khalifa was high as fuck and said he wanted to challenge Lil Wayne to a Verzuz.
Come on.
Something's wrong with him.
That's different weed.
Yeah. I asked on Instagram.
Hit it a little too hard.
I asked on Instagram, does Wiz have a shot at the Verzuz? 9% said Wiz would win that Verzuz. 91% said Lil Wayne. Some of the other Verzuz that they think Wiz Khalifa would be good against would be Kid Cudi. I think that would actually be a good one. Wiz versus Kid Cudi.
Black and Yellow versus Pussy Money Weed.
No. Oh, you talking about that? But if Wiz Khalifa and Kid Cudi did a verse, I think that would be pretty interesting.
That'd be good. That'd be the most central. Matter of fact, play this coming.
All right, thank you.
Wiz and Currency.
Bro, Currency in the league is fucking on.
Yeah.
Currency dropped so much shit, bro.
Yeah, it's too much.
Because I can't put Wiz, and I'm gonna make correct. I can't put Wiz versus Currency. It's the same fucking style.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, and the last one, Beef. This was yours. FaceTime etiquette.
Hey,
what
man,
is it?
FaceTime etiquette.
Well, first, hold on.
Yeah.
I asked, is there such a thing as FaceTime etiquette on Instagram? 78% said absolutely. 22% said hell no.
First of all, 22% don't ever call me. There's a thing called FaceTime etiquette. FaceTime etiquette is proper call to check in to see what's the surrounding that's going on, right? So if someone necessarily tells you like, hey, I'm outside, that doesn't mean come on the phone and say some wild shit.
Right.
Because that means the phone is necessarily on
Absolutely.
A loud range. You know what I mean? If you still come on and say that shit, don't ever call me no more. Don't call me.
You can't be just doing wild shit while you're on the phone because you never know who's around.
Facts. And then you might blow.
Right. And somebody like you that don't have AirPods, we don't want Miss Pam to hear what's going on.
You feel me? Yeah. Like, come on now. Like, I don't want to hear you talking about fucking sucking dick houses and then you over here like, damn, bro, she sucked your dry last night. All right, got to go.
I got my girl with me. I got my girl with me.
Hey, boy, hey. Look. Now you call ruckuses.
Right.
You fucking up happy homes without your etiquette, right?
Coming on the phone talking about, yo, where the hoes at? Yo. Wildin'. I asked people, do they have certain phone FaceTime etiquette? Somebody said, let me know if somebody can hear me. If you're not my man, you need to schedule a FaceTime appointment.
Yeah, just be calling that random.
Right. Make an appointment if you're not in the inner circle. Don't FaceTime me unless we've agreed or you have those type of privileges. And don't just have me staring at the ceiling half the conversation.
True.
That's a real one.
Like just don't call me on FaceTime. Text me first and be like,
are you available?
Are you available? You feel like you can call me regular because that's like a regular house phone type of etiquette.
Right.
But just don't come through. Like, what if I'm taking a shit? And I'm ignorant enough to have my.
I'm gonna say you would answer too.
And you don't answer.
Right? They're like, nigga, you on the toilet? And I am.
And it is.
I'm the one.
You knew, and you still
At
answer.
the end of the day, you stink, nigga. We on the phone. You can't smell it.
We on the phone. Oh, the last one. I don't have FaceTime, but don't have the speaker on full blast in my car. That kind of is annoying. Like, don't be having a full blast conversation in the car with me. Like, yeah.
Hey, what happened if you telling somebody like, damn, he gave me an STD?
What?
That's sick.
No, I'm just saying, like,
they could have texted that.
No, but I'm saying, like,
nah, you don't want no paper trail of that.
What?
They got the vanish tip.
That's sick.
Yeah, some people. I'm just saying, proper phone etiquette is everyone knows.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knows who can necessarily FaceTime me at open wheel, right?
Right.
If you not that person that I fuck with like that, don't call me like that. Call and say, "Are you available? Can I FaceTime you? Can I show you something? Something like that." You get what I'm saying? That way, I know what's finna happen.
Hey, y'all seen
this
lady that worked at LSU?
Yeah.
I told you I'll be in the fucking sucking dick house room right along with her. But don't
or
just,
get the fuck out. I think I want to sit down.
Hey, don't call me and say no wild shit talking about dumb shit.
Yeah.
Dumb shit.
Completely understandable.
Like,
all right.
Dumb shit.
And on that note, let's get
I'll
up out
call
of here.
you back.
Right.
I'll call you back.
On that note, let's get up out of here, man.
One.
Hey, I'm gonna do the Dre one. I'm gonna do the Dre one. Stay blessed.
All right, you ready?
Hell yeah.
Yes,
All right, man. Once again, want to thank y'all for listening to the We Don't Make the Rules podcast, brought to you by Papa John's, man. Shout out to store number 4904. Be sure to use the online code PJ Rules for a 30% discount that is now active, valid only on regular menu price items, and exclusive at location 6520 Crenshaw Boulevard. All right, be sure to get your taxes done with those good people like Cobb Phillips and Associates, because why, Dre?
You don't want the IRS on your ASS. Get the money right.
Absolutely, man. And be sure to go to at Tishay __ on Instagram to get you some of that good old beard oil, man. It's all natural and promotes growth. Support our sponsor because they support us, man. And until next time, man, remember, if it was the fifth, we'd all be drunk. And if grandma had a dick, she'd be grandpa. So we don't make rules podcast.
Hey, get out my way in the gym.
Hey,
Get the fuck out my way.
Hey, one more thing. On that film, 1 year anniversary. Let's go.